Hi, Councilor Dave Ireland here. And in case you've missed it, or you didn't see it, or you haven't heard about it, this is what happened at last Monday night's Town Council meeting.
So we can truly balance the budget without continuing to hurt the taxpayer. That's
There's no argument for me on that. My position is we go cutting these people, we're never going to get them back. We're not going to get the investment that we have put into these people back. The assessing, that's going to come after. That's going to.
Excuse me. My view is not necessarily to cut people. See, we're talking about cutting people. We don't know what we're going to recommend until all the numbers are crunched and every line item is justified. So it's not against personnel.
Okay, I will say this, there has been a counselor on this council, been to the firehouse and advised some of those guys to go get another job.
I was quite concerned when Dennis Bullen, our town manager, made that charge last Monday night at the town council meeting. It wasn't until, I think, Wednesday, I was hearing things through the grapevine, that I was the town councilor that the town manager was lobbying this allegation against. Which at first, I'm like, that's crazy. As a counselor, I have never stepped foot into the Lincoln Fire Department, nor have I ever told a Lincoln firefighter, let alone all the firefighters, or a bunch of the firefighters, or all the firefighters that happen to be on duty, when I allegedly went to the fire department and told all the firefighters to go start looking for new jobs. That never happened. Let me tell you what did happen. I had a lady, Adria McLaughlin, I believe her name is, reached out to me April. She had told me that she is a fiance of a Lincoln Fire Department firefighter, and that she would like to meet with me so that she could share some of her points. So this woman and I, we met on April 6th. We met at a mutual place. We met at Annie Ashley's here on Route 2. We had a discussion. At the beginning of this discussion, we both recorded the conversation. She wanted to be able to go back to her fiance, and obviously I wanted to record the conversation for my own notes and recollection purposes. I'm going to play about 2.5, maybe 3 minutes of that conversation so that you can hear it in the context of what was said. And then you can make a determination as to what actually happened versus what the town manager charged happened at last Monday night's town council meeting. So here you go. Give this a listen.
Sorry. I'm not a bleeding heart. I'm not a caring hand. I'm kind of a little bit, my father raised me, so it's kind of like my father's a businessman.
Right.
If you want, but the thing is you don't want to shrink the fire department. I don't want to shrink the fire department either. I don't want to cut them either. You have to be, okay, this is my contribution. This is what I have to deal with.
I'm not going to say that we have to cut the fire department, but when the budget has grown 77% in 5 years, a 10% cut shouldn't be that difficult.
So look at, here's another thing. You pay for their schooling. You pay for their fire academy. You pay for their mileage to go through school. Make them sign a contract. Make them stay.
We've already talked about that.
Because thing I'm trying to keep from happening is if my fiance gets cut, we're gonna have to move to Bangor. I already work in Bangor. We own a house. Well, we don't own it yet. My father owns it. We're buying it off of him, right off Frost Street. He would have to go to Bangor Fire or Old Town or something, but most likely it would be Bangor.
You could even get a job at Highlands.
I don't think he'd want to go to Howland. I think he would probably would want to go to Bangor. He loves firefighting, and they're busy, so I think that would draw him in.
Yeah.
Where I work down there anyways, we would just find a place down there. But I don't want to leave this town. I grew up in this town. I was born in that hospital, so
Yeah.
I like being here.
I just want to wrap up what happened with the town manager. He and I did have a conversation on Thursday. We hashed it out. But I am going to say I'm very disappointed that we have a town manager who seems to be kind of hell-bent on maintaining the status quo with the town budget, and a town manager that seems to be a little quick and perhaps politically driven without trying to gather facts or the stories, at least from both sides, before pouring gasoline on a big bonfire, as this budget is. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in that. But anyway, I just wanted to come on today. It's a kind of a dreary, rainy Sunday, and set the record straight that, and that you, the voters, can see what the town manager alleged. I've included the portion of the conversation that I had with Miss McLaughlin, and you can decide for yourself where the truth is. It's one thing to disagree with me. It's one thing to disagree with my position that the budget needs to be cut. But for the love of God, do it with facts, not with lies, not with slandering, and not. There's a better way to advocate your side of the whatever the position may be. And that's all I've got to say. Feel free to drop me a line. You disagree with me, you agree with me. Drop me a line. Do you think the town budget is where it needs to be? Do you think it needs to be cut? Are you happy with your current property tax bill? Do you think that needs to be cut back? Let me know what you think. I want to hear from all sides. So with that, hey, have a good rest of your day. We'll talk to you soon.